Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to War Games Unlocked, and we are starting a new campaign of Oathsworn into the Deepwood.
Sworn.
This is the chapter 1 for this campaign, so let's go ahead and jump right into the story section of it.
Spoiler alert, the whole game.
The whole game?
What? Oh, yes.
We're
Yeah,
playing
no, that
it,
is
and
actually a
there's
very good
spoilers.
point. Yes. Yeah.
There will be spoilers in this.
Yes, so there are a bunch of mystery boxes and mystery envelopes. If you don't want to see those, well, then don't watch. But if you do, then continue watching, and I appreciate that. So, let's introduce our characters. I am playing the priest, and I named him Malachi.
Just put everything back online.
Miracles have ceased, or so the church says. The ecclesiarch proclaimed that the pillar and path is all the righteous need, right body and right action. However, meeting in upper rooms and hidden places, followers still practice the old ways. Manifestations in these meetings are rare, but words like healing are occasionally attached to miraculous tales of sickness being cast out and wounds disappearing. Praise him. Adherence to the way can be found in all echelons of life. Those with the strength of arms and a burden for humanity often find themselves drawn to the free companies. Beyond the grip of the church, they can practice their faith and live out their convictions in the bluntest sense possible, in the swing of a hammer.
Wow, that's hardcore.
So, yeah, that is my character. I have the special ability Fervor. If I have 3 wounds or less, I gain 1 wound at the start of each refresh phase. So I heal.
Nice.
I heal a little bit. And that's
Patch it up.
Yes.
Oh my God.
God just healed me.
Heal this gaping wound!
It's like, is there anything you can do? We could pray. Is there anything useful we could do? Okay, so that's me. Devin?
Oh man, I am penitent.
I feel like I joined the wrong group.
We're both very religious.
And we make it well.
And we're gonna rub it
And
in
it's
your
a
face.
problem.
Like, I've got a cat of nine tails I just keep in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Just to kind of keep me on the
I have a
straight
cat of
and
9
narrow.
tails that I use on him.
You don't use it on yourself.
No, no,
Right,
no.
that's
Because you don't
ridiculous.
sin.
I'm
You're
too
a
holy,
priest,
yeah. I don't sin. It's the others who sin.
Of course.
Alright. The pillar and path. Rule the lives of the faithful.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Nowhere is this more apparent than in the aspirants of the knightly orders, living lives of self-denial and discipline. Aspirants suffer extreme trials to prove themselves worthy. Those few that pass the trials go on to become fully fledged knights. Those that fail become penitents. A penitent has failed and fallen from the path. Their only way back is to seek martial redemption. Given tattered armor, a penitent will adorn their apparel with scrolls containing the sins they have committed. They may be expunged, but only in a good death. Each wound received, each fiend slain, is another step closer to the path. In the end, however, it will be his last breath that sees his penitence complete. It is no surprise penitents often seek out the oath. To join a free company is a sure way of receiving the purifying punishment they seek.
Is your mace or hammer or whatever just like a rock on a stick?
Goddamn right it is.
To the layman's, yes. But what this really is the holy weapon of God. It's the mighty rock.
Yes.
Mighty
The weapon
rock.
of Abel.
Mighty rock.
Yes, exactly. So it gets the job done. I mean, it adds, when I critical during an attack that hits, I add 2 damage and 2 knockback.
Oh, that's really cool.
So,
Just hello everybody. I'm Otis the Warbear.
Otis?
Otis the Ursus Warbear. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Otis the Ursus Warbear.
Exactly.
Had a very shiny axe.
No, I got a shiny nose too. Because it's like a dog nose where it's kind of wet all the
What's
time.
really funny is it's like, 5 days till Christmas.
Yeah. Once in many moons, A solitary giant will appear at the gates of a town or city. 8 feet tall and clad in dark armor, an Ursus warbear is a terrifying sight to behold. Feral potency exudes from these creatures, and the promise of violence lurks behind predatory eyes.
No, you're in the right hands. Yeah, with the priest.
I was gonna say, what's up with me getting the predator characters? Between this and the frog, I don't know.
The story writes itself.
The people of the settlements welcome these beings, however, as it is known that all that powers is directed towards one purpose, the hunt. Ursus live long lives and spend them gaining tales of glory to add to their armor. And Ursus may not wear a piece of armor until they have earned glory enough to fill it with stories of their hunts. The more heavily clad a warbear is, the more hunts they have survived. Moving from one hunt to the next, warbears offer themselves freely to free companies. Caring not for the human struggles, they seek only the glory of a new kill to be immortalized in memory.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, my special ability is Apex Predator. I gain an Empower token at the start of every encounter.
Sexy.
Okay.
And then Endurance. Your thick hide and great bulk make your ability cards grant more defense than usual.
Nice. What was your special ability?
Oh, right. Mine is Penance. For each life I lose, I gain an Empower token.
Nice. Okay. And our companion is the ranger. She's just kind of there. She's always off in the distance. We never really get to talk to her, especially because it's a bunch of you not really caring.
Just call her Whisper. She's just hidden away.
Yeah, I don't think they really get a name, but
it's like you guys talking about who sins the least, and then I'm
No.
just kind of there.
I am a dirty, filthy sinner.
Yeah.
And I need to be cleansed in holy battle.
and I'm the one who keeps egging on that he needs to always
You're like his
repent.
parole officer.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay. So let's see. Let me go into the app. We got chapter 1.
Oh no, I lost my arm.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, my head pops off pretty easy.
Okay, so instruction. Press here. Open mystery envelope A and place its contents in the center of play. Okay. Mystery envelope A. Already getting to it, which I kind of figured this was going to be. Maybe not the first one open, but... Oh, you don't have to rip it. That's nice.
Oh, good. Oh, it's a map.
Shut up.
Oh, it's a cool map.
Bastone.
Bastone.
Okay, let's see. Dope. Perfect. Anything else? It's one of those butterflies.
Yeah.
You just pass out like a goat.
Seth, did you pee?
Start freaking. I shitted and peed.
Shitted and farted and came?
Yeah. Okay.
I tripled.
Place its contents in the center of play. Place the free company marker on location 21. We'll just do that one. And
I'm over
take...
here. Fuck you. I'm taking a piss.
You ever beating yourself? You're bleeding yourself to get rid of the plague?
Yeah, like in front of a bunch of people that hung from a tree.
Yeah.
Just really drinking it in. It's like I'm seeing myself dead.
All right, then we take the Path A card. So that's what we got. And
mud sucks at your
cool.
boots. Every stride a challenge as you trudge through the rain. Your hands grip the thick iron cable of the wire road, pulled taut through rings, sunken into the trunks of hideous trees. For days now, it has been the only evidence of humanity's existence in the Deepwood. Clinging to this lifeline has not worked for everyone, though. You are one less than when you left Verum. It was nothing any of you saw, just a thrum on the wire behind you, and then a scream disappearing into the dark. The memory is fresh in your mind, but this is not the time to mourn, not here. As you travel, vines and black tree trunks, spattered with sickly pink cysts, block your view ahead. Things slither away and rustle through the undergrowth, but they are of little concern. One cannot afford to jump at every noise in this place, or else you'd go mad. It is only when the sounds slither towards you that you need to worry. Relief from walking through this overgrown hell is promised as the huddled profile of the fortress town of Bastone looms in the distance. They are the ones that sent for you. People have been dying here, though not of hunger or of the Deepwood. Those don't leave much of a man when they're done. Something else is happening here. Something that is leaving plenty of bodies. The crumbling city walls tower before you. As you approach them, you spot something laying at their base.
Alright, we can choose one. We can explore the base of the wall or get out of the rain and head for Bastone's gates.
I kind of want to explore the base of the wall.
I will second that motion.
Well, I control 2 people, so...
So I can.
I have 2 votes, and I negate both of you.
Because I'm the party leader. Alright.
Oh, I feel like just whoever puts their character down first is the party leader. But,
Well,
and that was you.
what you looking at? How odd. Anyway, get out of the rain.
A driving rain batters the city walls as its ancient grey stones stand in defiance of the Deepwood's reaching limbs and the beasts that stalk beneath them. The deafening roar of the downpour hinders your ability to detect the sound of any approaching threats. You stay alert, noting the danger.
Dragon.
At the base of the walls you find jumbled piles of branches and bone collected together like nests. In one of the scattered nests lies a jawbone, most probably human. Woven into the twigs and branches of another nest is a cracked and broken mask, feminine in design. The once full face mask of delicate ceramic now lies shattered. What would a Thracian noblewoman's mask be doing here? The question is left unanswered as a glint catches your eye.
Ooh. Oops. Write the keyword King Killer on your free company sheet. Hand me that pencil, please. Okay.
I swear to God, if we get blamed for killing another king, I'm gonna be pissed.
I just wanted to go on record. I wanted to get out of the rain. I didn't say it because you both wanted to explore, but that was my vote. Because this rain sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, I am so pro suck.
Whatever the worst option is,
I'm gonna take it.
We will gain 1 random chapter 1 common item.
oh, that's cool.
It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Wouldn't have got that if we got out of the rain.
No, but we're also probably not going to get immediately, like we just ignore all the story stuff. Immediate ambush. Open the final boss.
Huh.
I'd
Oh,
like
so
to-
we lost.
Nah, no, we got this. Oh, it has 50 defense.
So we can just restart this, right?
Yeah, no, unfortunately it starts to smolder.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got a hatchet.
Oh, cute.
And then we add a time token to the time track, which apparently it didn't tell us to set up, but there we are.
Ah, cool.
Oh, actually, maybe... Oh, okay.
Why would anyone leave something so valuable this side of the wall? Why would
hatchet.
anyone leave something so valuable this side of the
He was
wall?
talking about the mask, wasn't he?
I thought I was going to keep saying it. Yeah. Place location 22. Oh, it's on the top. And go there. So, 22, which is the main gate, and we basically immediately go there.
Have fun.
Location.
As you approach the thick wooden gate, a small slat slides unevenly open and a weary, coal-caked face peers out. Moments pass as he eyes you with suspicion, taking inventory of your many weapons. Then one of you reveals the mark on your wrist. He grimaces. Free company, let me get this open. The slat slams shut, and you hear chains strain as a mechanism pulls the gate open, swinging out just wide enough to squeeze through. You move into the gateway passage and find it blocked ahead by an iron portcullis, a second layer of defense creating a quarantine area. In the passage with you is a single table, lit by a foul-smelling lantern on the wall. You hand him your papers. I'm sure you know the drill, the guard urges as he thumbs through them. Arms
a shit
extended
candle?
out from your sides, he raps against you repeatedly with a short hollow tube of wood. He nods, then sniffs, satisfied you have brought nothing of the Deepwood in with you. You've not come too soon. More bodies last night, he says, as he moves to a rickety table in the corner to mark more paperwork. Papers say you're 5. A grim silence from you answers his next question. Right then. An oath fulfilled, I suppose. He looks uncomfortably away and motions towards a logbook with ink and quill beside it. Make your mark.
Okay. So,
I've got my own.
create a name for your free company. I'm horrible. Like, if it doesn't come to me almost immediately, then I think of nothing. Or I sit on it forever. Like our D&D.
Oh, yeah.
I decide to fucking wait and be like, okay, how can I make this work?
Josie and the Pussycats.
No.
Chains of apathy.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I feel like that applies more to you than the company, but...
Take Me to Church.
Who sings that song?
I know the name, but I forgot it.
The Dark Choir.
The Dark Choir.
The
At first I thought you said the Dart Choir, and I was just like, that's
We're
weird.
really into darts, yeah.
It's our favorite pastime.
Man, what? Okay, so our free company...
Black Orchestra.
Whether we stop...
Black Parade. My Chemical Romance.
So what do we know about our characters so far? So we basically just came back from what I'm assuming to be a hunt. Mm-hmm. And we already lost someone, so we have our 4.
I thought we were just like checking into this new town. Like we seem unfamiliar here.
Yes, we haven't been
Is
here.
this just another settlement in the Deepwood?
I think so.
I think they sent a request for us to come here.
Yeah, or we're coming here after, like, because it sounded like we just made it through the Deepwood to this other town.
Yeah.
And then, because he doesn't really know us, but he knows our sigil, or our emblem on our wrist.
Which I'm assuming is that. You know, the wormwood symbol with a sword through it?
Probably. That could be it. Yeah. Let's see. I got nothing.
Yeah, okay, I got an idea.
Something blades. The blades. I mean, I like Oathsworn. I think that's a really cool name, but
Fantasy team name.
Oh, the Apostles.
Generator.
Because we'll convert you. Like, we'll get you there. You may not see it now, but eventually, whenever my prayers are keeping you alive, you'll know who it's coming from.
Team name generator.
All right.
Apostles and the Bear.
What?
The Apostles and the Bear.
Apostles and a bear. All right, give me a color.
Green.
Okay. Some adjectives.
Dark.
The Great Compass.
That's not an adjective, but...
I'm throwing out names.
Oh, that's a name. Okay.
Dark. Fierce.
Ooh, the Broken Compass.
Sullen.
What we did, the Broken Blades?
Ooh, broken is a good one. A
Yeah.
place.
Huh?
A place.
A place.
The
Deepwood.
Unfound.
Deepwood. Okay, I like that. All right, and then animals. Obviously, bear. Has to be
Yeah.
one of them.
Bear. Do.
The Bear Necessities.
Snake.
Snake.
The bare necessities. Yeah, we're just a pun the whole time just for you. Because we're just so holy.
Yeah. And a goat. I don't know why. I just.
Their eyes are fucked up.
And then a group of people.
Apostles.
Apostle. There we go.
Because we got bear for you. Is this... okay. Is this all stuff you're putting in for the generator?
Yep.
You're like, no, this is all my notes.
Write me some team names. Oh wow, a lot of Deepwood. Deepwood bear, and then the other animals, just with Deepwood in front
Deepwood
of it.
goat.
Deepwood apostles.
Green Goat.
Yeah, green goat. Deepwood green jackets is one.
Broken goat.
Broken goat or broken bear.
Broken apostles.
Broken apostles.
Dark apostles.
Didn't use sullen at all.
Someone skanks.
Sullen skanks. This was bad. This was a bad idea.
It didn't like become creative. It just took all what you
It just
put in
took
and
all
it
the
just
things
combined
and
them.
combined them. Yeah. Well, there's a couple that are new, like Deepwood United. That's one. We didn't use them.
I like broken in there.
The 404th Legion.
We could be the broken apostles
But that doesn't incorporate you in any way.
and a bear.
Why do I weirdly like the bare necessities?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm into it. We're
All
the
right.
bare necessities.
And it's obviously BEAR.
Yeah, you have to spell bear like a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops, if I knew what an N was and not an N.
I will now be voiced by Bill Murray.
We're the bare necessities.
All
the
right.
simple bare
Then we need to
necessities.
choose, define a key attribute of your free company by choosing which one of the following statements most accurately describes your company.
Oh.
You are faithful to the oath and to your God. You trust that your arm is given strength by more than mere muscle. I'm all for that one. You're the last one standing, the ones who seal the breach and protect the innocent. Shoulder to shoulder, you will hold the line whatever comes at you.
Okay, that one's pretty...
The Deepwood is fierce, but you're worse. You never met a problem that can't be solved with a sharp edge.
Okay.
There's a lot here. Death is a dance you know well. You flow through fights in perfect form. Training gets you only so far. The rest is raw talent. Or discipline or death. Keep marching. Keep moving. Keep fighting until the job's done. Press in and press on.
I
So
like
pro that.
I like that.
The last
Yeah,
one, I was
yeah.
also thinking that
I
as
like
well.
the
That
last
one or number one.
I think that. I
Faithful
think
to the oath and to your God.
I think the last one fits everyone, whereas the first one fits only you two.
Well, you got the bare necessities.
I-
as,
the bare
as
necessities.
the free company name.
Hey, that wasn't even a name I suggested.
No, it's something he did, but it works because you would probably be the. Obviously, if people see us, they're like, okay, whatever, some weird has-been religious freaks, and then you show up as the bear, and they're like, hey, we respect you.
It's just some guy and his parole officer. And
1 or 5.
What?
1 or 5.
What do you mean? Of those options?
Yeah. The one you're faithful to the oath and to your
I
God.
like the bottom one.
The bottom one
where it's like just death march.
Discipline or death. Keep
Yeah.
marching. Keep moving. Keep fighting
Yes.
until the job's done. Press in and press on. Okay. All Oathsworn gain a permanent +2 Animus token.
Ooh.
So mark this on your...
Would you like our
I feel like we need another.
I know.
permanent +2 Animus token that we can spend whenever?
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, so basically at the start of every encounter, we will
So I
gain...
just circle the one?
You can circle it or mark it, whichever.
Okay.
That'll be good.
The guard seals the paper with wax and nods to
He's like... Okay, anyway, let me just get this and... bare necessities.
Oh, each one of them probably would have been a different of the tokens then.
That makes sense. Dang, we should have...
Wait, was it a plus? Oh, it's a +1.
Plus...
It's a 1 on the +2. Yeah. I circled the 2.
Yeah. But yeah, he's just like... anyway, so...
He's just bare necessities.
Bare
I'm like,
necessities?
I
Really?
didn't pick it. I didn't pick it.
Really? Is it because of the bear?
Yeah.
Yes.
They make it a
And
thing.
the necessities are God. So we have a bear, and we need God. I don't see where the confusion lies. Get out. Bullet, iron porculus comes down, just go die in the woods.
those outside the portcullis. With a slow grind, the iron gate raises to let you through. You understand your task. Find whoever or whatever is responsible for the unexplained deaths. As you step out onto the main thoroughfare of Bastone, a sea of unwashed citizens churn through the mud, going about their daily struggle. Welcome to my glorious Bastone, a voice chimes from your right. You all turn to the voice. A street urchin, caked in dirt under an explosion of dark hair, leans nonchalantly against the outer wall. If I hadn't been so clever, I might have tried to lighten your pockets. Looks like you're too much for me, though, right? You come out of the green all bristling with blades fresh from the wire. No, me ma made no fool, and that's why I'll let you pass without paying my toll. Now, I know what you're thinking. We need that kind of charitable citizen to show us around. Well, usually I'd say no, what with all my responsibilities around town. But for you, I make an exception. For today, and I make this place feel like home for you. Get you anything or anyone you need. Take you anywhere you want and keep you from running into the less reputable around here.
So he said 4 iron, for the record.
Yeah.
Whatever Jorah Mormont said was not that. 4 today! He's like, God, I gotta make it through this. I'm a esteemed actor, and they put me in this game. We can choose one. Negotiate with the boy, or ignore the boy and attempt to navigate Bastone alone. Well, as a priest. I think we know what option I want.
I will set this decision out.
4 iron a day. That's
4 iron. What does he want?
He wants money. Iron's money. He wants money. It's a poor little bitch.
I don't want to give him money. I didn't like his attitude.
Well, he didn't rob us.
I don't think he could have. He was
I keep my coin purse clenched tightly between my butt cheeks.
It's that same situation where he's standing there and he sees, you know, the criminal and the priest walk through. And he's like, I could take them. I could steal from them.
Well, to be fair, he's not a criminal.
Well,
he's just
failed soldier.
Very, very devout.
Yeah.
Well, it does say negotiate with the boy. Ignoring him sounds like a bad idea just because we don't know where the fuck we're at.
That's true.
Yeah, negotiate with him.
We can negotiate.
He might be like a fucking guild leader, like the Little Assassins or some shit.
Yeah, it's Oliver Twist.
Yeah.
Encouraged by the fact that you haven't left, the boy redoubles his efforts. Midge is a name, and there's none finer to see around these parts. It's clear you've no more need of muscle, but I've another skill. I can read. That's right. I stand before you as a scout, guide, scholar, and sage. Midge pushes his way between you to block your way to the centre. Also, there may be 4 of you, but I think you need another pair of eyes. He grins and shows a spread of 4 iron coins in his hand. You really should take more care of these. He holds out the money to you. See? I told you you'd not pay my toll. So, do we have a deal then?
Choose one. Reject his offer and attempt to navigate Bastone alone, or accept his offer and try to haggle with the boy.
Haggle.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay. Perform a bartering check, difficulty 4. If you succeed, lose 2 iron. If you fail, lose 4. Then gain ally card 1, which would be Midge. Okay. Bartering check, which is the white. How much do we want to draw?
And what do we need?
4. To try and negotiate it down to 2 iron.
Is there like a miss value in this? If
Yeah.
we 2 blanks?
Yep. Yep, as far as I'm aware, that's what I'm...
Let's roll 5.
You want to roll?
I'll roll.
5.
Go for it. Okay.
My percentage is good.
Don't give a
Y'all don't get
shit.
pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, only 1 check is made. Decide how many white cards or dice to roll. Up to a maximum of 10. I'd like to, yeah, roll all 10 dice. Yeah, you just need 4. And misses, 2 misses count as a fail.
Oh, baby!
There's 2 misses.
There's
There's
3,
3
yeah.
misses. That would have worked though.
So we have to give him 4 iron.
Yep. Well, I guess 1 each, right?
And then one person gives an... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I keep forgetting that
I
exists.
love how they're metal and they're tiny.
Right. Yeah, and they increase in size.
Fucking get some hard.
Could I trade you these 2 for a 10?
Yes.
Me as well.
Yeah, me as well.
Can I get 2 10s for each one?
Yeah.
Oh look, there's old little Midge. There's little Midge right there.
I could eat that kid.
I don't think you can catch him. He's the mayor of Bastone. Mayors.
I was about to say, I don't think
You and
that's
him are just
true.
going to be best friends.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out.
Just going to crawl on you. And
Oh
you're
well,
gonna
it's Midge, which is close to what was his name?
little person? Is that what you... I
No,
don't like how you were trying to slur there.
No, whatever you took that as, that's on you. I was gonna go with the boy from Jungle Book because we're the bare necessities.
Mowgli.
Yeah, which is kind of like that.
Inn, tavern, or pub? Midge grins. You're not sure what the difference is between the last two, but correct his expectations and explain that you need to know more about the bodies. He shrugs. Been nasty. They've been finding bodies and bits of bodies all over the slums for weeks now. Nobody does nothing until a noble was found dead and scattered about an alley. Realization widens in his eyes. Are you them then? The Oathsworn? You nod and Midge grimaces. Bugger. We didn't agree no hazard pay. Ignoring the boy's comment, you begin to question him about...
Why do you sound like an 80-year-old man? Who are you?
Bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Do you want him to take, like,
He tells you bugger!
I want him to be a very frail Oliver Twist.
It's like Susie Swanson. You know, she's 1 year old, but she has the voice of Patrick Stewart.
Oh. What? There's also something...
Are you enjoying the program?
This tastes like a dirty penny. Yeah. Please, sir, may I have some more?
And you begin to form a plan for the hunt. Bastone has many of the usual landmarks, and there is a banksmith and apothecary to trade with for the supplies you may need for what is to come.
Okay. Place locations. I should probably put these in order if I was smart, but I'm not. Shut up, Keith. Okay, well, you put the 2 up on 2. Then we got 3. Then we got 7. Then we got 12. I think it's 12, 13, 14, 16, 19, 13, 14, 19, 16, and 12. Okay. 12 is right there in the market. 13 is the Broken Oak. 14, the Town Square. I'll flatten this out at some point. 19 is the Banksmith. And 16, we don't know. Okay. Choose a location to go to. Where do we want to go? We have all those options.
19's the closest.
Well, that's the Banksmith.
I mean, wasn't a nobleman kill? Was that where it was, or?
Is that what he said? Ignoring the boys. Okay, so it just said an alley, and the only thing that doesn't have like a name to it is 16, which could be the alley if we were to just randomly guess.
Maybe go to 13 and then to 16.
Broken Oak sounds like the inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was that or the tavern.
Or tavern, yeah. Sorry, yeah, that's.
I'm voting that or
information
town
at a
square.
tavern.
You know, somewhere with a lot of people.
We could use a fine glass of red wine.
I'll buy it with my
Satiate.
single iron.
We sit there and we're like, oh, darn, we're all out of money. Hey, Mitch, you just got 4 money. How about you buy us a drink? So the 13? You want to go to the tavern?
Yeah.
Turn works.
A well-tended inn shows promise. Entering, you find an amber fire glowing in the hearth. It is warm, dry, and seemingly inviting. Potter's peace, a burly man says, smiling. His eyes are slightly distant, revealing that his attitude may come more from a bottle than his heart. The yams are fresh and the rum's dark as a Deepwood. A newcomer steps up beside him. Something's not fresh because it's green, Bram, especially if it's supposed to be yellow. He turns to you. He tries at least, and he's not lying about the rum. Greycane. The man introduces himself with a nod of deference. I am the eyes and ears of this town. The mouth more like, Bram offers from behind the bar. I'm also the bankroll of this establishment, he retorts with a knowing look to Bram. After a few pleasantries, Greycane leads a conversation around to the question of what he can do for a free company in Bastone. Hearing of your hunt, a light appears in his eyes. The son of Lord Arden's been the talk of the town. Word is, he's been frequenting a certain sort of alley, being less than noble. That's where they found his seal.
Not Dick Suck Alley.
Blood, no body. The crust blame the common folk, but I think it's something else. And I'm glad Davenish had the forethought to call you in.
Oh, so we were called here. Okay. Okay, so after learning about Dick Suck Alley, that's where they found his seal, the noble crest bathed in blood, but no body, was in this alley.
Let's go check that alley.
So, gain clue token 1.
Ooh.
I don't remember what clue tokens were.
I didn't watch the story walkthrough.
Clue tokens. Common items, clue tokens. Gain clue token 1. If you have clue token 2, place location token 4. Well, we don't have that. Do we just mark that somewhere? Okay, hold on. Let me find... Oh, index. Keywords? No. Combat tokens, yeah. Oh, clue token. Page 12. There we go. Ah. I don't think I pulled those out. Clues affect the way the story progresses and represent the free company discovering important information that will help unravel a mystery. When you're instructing it, take the corresponding clue token and place it near the time track. Okay. Well, I'll look for those in a sec. We'll just remember we have clue token 1.
Clue token 1.
Okay, so now we go to a new location.
14 or 16?
Go check Dick's Alley.
16?
Wasn't that 16?
That's what I think. I think that's the alley.
Rain trickles from an ill-hanging sign proclaiming this to be the watering hole. It is an apt name for this place, or at least the last part is. You enter the inn to the sight of gritty faces and dirty mugs. From the look of the men, this must be one of the dives of the underways workers. You hold out your hand, palm up, giving the pot's peace gesture to indicate you want no trouble, and make your way to the bar. Eyes flash to the free company marks on your wrists as you pass. You approach the innkeeper and ask what he knows of the deaths. I know I'm losing the pool. Jimmy, you're supposed to be dead by now. He shouts over your shoulder to a man in the corner. Men chuckle and go back to the drinks. Lost 3 good patrons this month. Randall swear he knows. Wait, perhaps you can help that dunce. You want to know what he knows? He's at the stocks. Try to get him out, will you? He's not a bad lad. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut round the guards.
Place location 20. Oh, at the stockade. Okay, so I missed that while I was trying to find so what was it? So that was the inn. So that was the tavern. We went to the inn.
No, this was a dive bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So maybe a
And
pub.
yeah, like
Lost 3 good patrons. Randall swears he knows. Wait, perhaps you can help that dunce. You want to know what he knows? He's at the stocks. So some guy who might have seen some stuff.
is the underways the alleyway then? I just don't know where the alleyway would be.
It might not be labeled.
Yeah, we might not know it yet. Okay.
It's not like they have a label on here that says Dick Suck Alley.
Is this one? What's that?
That's the
Archive.
Archive.
And the apothecary market.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look for clue tokens later because I really have no idea where
Are
they.
they not these?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Yay!
I thought they were bigger. Like the picture made it look like they were bigger.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey, I'm just here to help.
that's all I ask of you guys. Devin didn't fucking find him,
Yeah,
so why do I keep him around?
I have a better view. So.
All right, where are we going? So
I feel like the stockade is the
It's free
direction it wants us to go.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that was the threesome kid that he said, wasn't a bad lad, couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to help him.
We can go to the underways. That sounds like a fun place to hang out.
Yeah, I'm down for the underways.
Where's the underways?
It's right here. Location 7.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. We walk in, we're like, yeah, okay, that sucks to be him.
Ancient wooden doors mark the entrance to the underways below the city. Inside, looming passages of moist soil, well timbered up and tended, lead ever downwards. Women with tied back hair carry buckets of roots or yokes of water on their shoulder, as men work the dark gloam, sweating in the dull glow of amber lanterns. I know my workers and you're not them, an authoritative female voice announces. It is a slight woman with bright eyes, dressed in a man's leather farm clothes. She points at your wrists fearlessly. Oathsworn, good. Let's make this fast. I am Celeste, Overseer. You explain while you're here. She takes it in and replies, nothing amiss down here, yet in the last 3 months I've lost 4, but that's all been above ground. Suicide? Witches? Whatever else stalks the damn streets above, you tell me. I have my men leave in pairs now. No one walks alone upside. Only fool runners like Randall do that. And I've not seen him. He's probably face down in a ditch or face down in that inn the boys go to.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for that.
Who was the name from the previous one? The Stockade? Like, the Stockade kid? Was that Randall?
I thought it was Randall as well, but...
Well, full signs point to Randall.
Let's go to the Stockade.
I was like, I kind of wanted to say, fuck off, take your punishment, kid, but...
He's got brought up too many times.
Yeah,
There
that's
are
2
5
times.
stockades in the circle. Only one is currently occupied. A soggy young man with thick curly red hair sits dejectedly in the rain.
Sounds
A
like
solitary
Randall.
guard leans under an archway, not far off, paying little heed. At the sight of you, the man brightens. Psst, hey, can you help me? Honest, I didn't do nothing. It's the guards. Corrupt as witchcraft. Iron's more important than blood to them. You're free company, right? You can do what you want. Come on, just lift that pin and I'll do anything. You have the power to requisition this man if he has what you need.
This is Randall, so choose one. We can free Randall, or we can leave Randall to his punishment.
I feel like too many people have sent us his way that
It's 2
I
times
can't
now.
ignore it now.
Yep.
But not to help him. It sounds like the lady at the Underways was kind of like, don't know where the fuck he's at. He's probably dead.
Yeah, but she said he's the only one she lets go by himself.
Oh, yeah.
You're right, and they said he was...
Everyone else goes in pairs.
Maybe he should have gone in pairs.
And then the other guy said that he was there because he said something the guards didn't like, so he might have information that we need.
I abstain from this decision.
I was going to say leave him. That's the... Sorry, buddy. I mean, you reap what you sow. Everyone
But we have the power to requisition him. I don't want to just, like... I just want to take him.
So then you're not abstaining.
That's the thing, is like, I want to ask him questions, but I don't necessarily want to free him.
Yeah. I mean, this is a pretty big one. If we're the free company and we need his help, then sounds like we free him.
Yeah?
You easily pull the iron latch pin from the stockade. He massages his wrists. Pot's peace shine upon you, my friends. I owe you. You tell him what you need and he readily agrees to tell you what he knows. There's this old body collector over in the Burrows. He's had me looking for a buyer for a story he's telling. Says he knows who's responsible for the deaths. He'll want paying proper, though.
2 paths lay before you. Do you try to find this informant and see what he knows, or do you search the town for other clues to the murders? You know you will not have time to do both. If you have less than 6 iron, you must choose to search the town for other clues to the murders.
We have 6 iron.
We do have the money. So it sounds like we can try and find the informant, but he's gonna want... That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's going to want 6 iron?
Yeah.
What's this going to give us?
It could give us good information, or it could just be a waste of time.
Yeah. Search the town for other clues.
I mean, we've hit this same track. Let's
just pay him.
Let's just do it.
Yeah, we've gone this deep.
Money, I mean, you can't take money with you.
To what? To the afterlife?
death,
Yeah. Remove all location tokens, place location 24, and go there. Alright, so let's just pop all those off. Alright, then 24, which is the Burrows. Boom. We are there.
You find the informant on the other side of town as daylight begins to wane. He's not much to look at, just another grimy face. He nervously shifts from foot to foot outside a ramshackle terrace. Behind him, you can see what must be his family peering nervously from a window. They look hungry. You need words. We need food. I'll tell you what you're needing.
Ooh, what'd I get?
Reroll or redraw.
Nice.
We got it because we got to this section in the chapter 1.
Nice.
Okay. You need words. We need food. 3 iron, and I'll tell you what you need. Okay.
Their barter check?
Nope. This is 3 iron. Oh, wait, sorry. So, well, hold on. Yeah. Sorry, choose one. Try to barter with the man or give the man what he asked for and a little something extra. His family looks like they need it. Or, hold on, threaten the man to get what you need without paying. I don't give a fuck about your family. We're out in the Deepwood, man!
I vote for the extra.
I feel like
Give him what he needs.
I feel like if we give him what he needs, he'll give us more information.
Let's go for it. So, give the man what he needs. Lose 6 iron. All Oathsworn get an empowered ×3 token.
Nice.
So, boom. 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 And boom. Alright, so I'll just wipe her. And then 6. 6 iron. They're like, why didn't the priest have to give a... it's, tithing.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, and those who watch over you. Lost my little girl, Esper, a week back. The man utters a tear in his eye. This might just save the rest. It's the dead you need to find. People live, people die. He gestures to the wretched homeless, lining the alley on either side of the street. When they do, the collector comes to clear. Used to be me. Take bodies, take names, if they had any, and burns them. No sickness then. Burning's expensive, though. Hard to find people to go out to the Deepwood and cut it, especially after that lot didn't come back. Collector gets his iron for each body he cleans from the streets. Costs nothing just to throw a body over the wall. Not right, though. That ain't the job. That cur Jeffet undercut me and got the work, but I've seen him going to the wall and paying those guards on the eastmost tower. They look the other way and over they go. You find the bodies, you'll find the answers. And if you happen to kill that whore's son who stole my livelihood, then good riddance.
Location 11, 17, and 25. 17 and 25. Okay, so 25's there. That looks like the wall. 17's the tower. Oh, actually both towers. Okay. Alright, which location do we want to go to?
So it's what's 25 over there?
The guards
25,
in the tower.
I thought it was the wall. But
So they're 2 different towers.
yeah, both
And-
towers. And
What was his descriptor?
he said the collector Jeffet undercut me and got the work. So basically
Did you say like which direction?
He said that he pays off the guards in the tower to look the other way.
One of the towers, right?
So basically, he's taking money from people to burn the bodies, but he's just tossing the bodies over the wall.
I say 17 or 25.
They are, yeah, that wouldn't be bad. If location matters, then that's the closest tower to maybe the wall that he's tossing him over.
Okay, let's go.
But then again, hold on. We came in from the wire road and found a body here.
That's true.
And there's a tower over here.
That's very true. Let's check 11.
Okay.
Let's go to 11.
The tower overlooks the wire road that trails up to Bastone. The guards grudgingly let you investigate the area. It actually seems to be one of the better kept areas, and you are followed cautiously while you ask a few questions and poke around. It is soon clear that nothing here is out of order.
Interesting. Okay. Before we actually have a city event, a traveling merchant offers to sell you a treasure map. He says he picked it up from the last surviving member of a free company and was told they hid a great wealth of items in the Deepwood, but none have ever been able to retrieve the riches. Do you attempt to haggle for the map or refuse the map?
No money.
Yeah.
We have 2 iron.
We have 2 iron to attempt to haggle for the map.
I mean, if we can get stuff out of it, it might not be a bad idea, but it's just hard to say.
I'd almost rather just hold on. If we have to bribe more guards,
Yeah, that's
honestly,
fine.
so I'll just archive it. Yeah.
How much would he want?
No idea. I didn't look.
Oh.
I just archived it. Because it's like, even if, I mean, there's no way he was probably going to just want one. Alright, so that was that tower.
Threaten him.
17.
Do we want to do 17 or?
Skip to 25.
Or skip to 25.
17, I guess.
Alright.
Oh, should you take the 19 token too?
Oh yeah, I missed it. That shouldn't be there. I know.
You know you won't be able to find the collector before nightfall, but you know exactly where the guards will be. Catching sight of the tower the man told you of, you head for the outer wall. The weather is worsening, and rain runs down the stairway leading up to Bastone's outer wall. You ascend the grey stone steps in search of the guards. It does not take long to find them. A squad is hunched round a brazier of slow-burning amber, water tapping off their iron pot helms. You close the distance, shouting through the rain. "Are you the Night Watch?" "Who's asking?" One of them grunts, giving you a brief sidelong glance before returning to the fire. Then he looks back, eyeing the mark on your wrists. Understanding dawns on him, and his eyes widen in fear. He goes to draw his sword as the other four turn to face you.
Oh shit! So we can attempt to threaten the squad, or attempt to barter with them, or attempt to reason with them. Want to threaten? Mm-hmm. Alright. You want to threaten?
Sure.
Alright. Okay. Choose one Oathsworn to perform a threatening check. Difficulty 4, 3 if you are an Ursus.
I'm an Ursus.
That's your whole thing.
Literally, like, they start, you guys have walked, I'm like distracted. I haven't even round the corner yet. I'm just like, I just walk around. I'm holding like a turkey leg.
Yeah. Bear!
Alright, how do I do this?
It's a skill check.
Okay.
So it's a threatening check of 3 because you're an Ursus, so you can decide
Do
how
I get
Cards, or
this
do you want
because of my
dice?
might?
I think skill checks are just okay. Draw the cards. In total of their values. During any type of check, redraw tokens may be used. In addition, empowered tokens. So no, it is only for skill checks. It is only white, but you can use empowered tokens to raise the level.
Okay, I'm gonna draw 3, or should I draw 4?
I think 3 is pretty solid. You just need a 3, and if you're not drawing zeros, they should be 1s at least.
Okay, and I have a reroll, so I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you do with the ones you drew?
I didn't draw any. I rolled.
He rolled.
Oh, you did roll. That's right. Okay.
There's 2.
There we
Critical.
go.
It's a blank. It's a 1. Whew, you got
Nice.
it.
All right.
You scared him.
Like
I'm just standing there.
they go to pull their swords, and then like I pull out my hammer, and we're just like trepidatious, and then you walk around and just.
Hey, did you guys find those guards?
Oh, are they trying to fight us? That's cute.
Adorable.
Oh no, they were just leaving.
or like, while they're focused on us, we're just like not even trying to fight them. You walk up and just rip the hand those to me
Okay.
because they just get discarded.
You cut them in half.
we won't be needing these. If you succeed, all Oathsworn gain an empowered 3 token.
Nice.
Gang.
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, dope.
Before his blade is fully drawn, the closest of you has his wrist and throat in your hands. You wrench him backwards, forcing him over the parapet. Terror seizes the man as nothing but air and the maw of the Deepwood open up below him. You hold him there.
While you're holding him over, I'm just walking up, flipping through my book. Are you ready to meet God? There's your last rites. You're over there. Yeah, get him. It feels so good. What is wrong with you?
I've been
He
sitting.
immediately begins to spill all he knows and more besides. The other guards, shocked, have kept their distance, allowing you to take in what he has to say. All right. There's this corpse collector. It was his idea. He paid us to look the other way. Think we get what we deserve standing in this wall? Of course we took the iron. There! Over there! These men have caused what's been happening in this town, or at least have been complicit in its suffering.
Choose one. Kill them for abandoning their duty, or let them flee with their lives.
I will kill them.
That's what I was leaning.
We are so pro-duty.
Yeah, where you at?
I'm indifferent.
Alright.
You release the squad leader from your grasp. He plummets from the wall, impaling himself on the spike bed below. Before his screaming stops,
Wilhelm scream.
you abandon the squad. They are terrified, but they are still soldiers, and knowing their lives depend on it, draw swords.
Perform a round of combat against Defense 4. Alright, so this is a skirmish. I actually don't remember how a skirmish works. I think... Oh, round of combat. Okay. The free company may get itself into a situation where a fight breaks out. This is resolved by performing a single round of combat, which encapsulates the results of the entire skirmish. We must draw a single attack against the enemy. Combat tokens may be used. To perform this attack, the player draws any number of their character's might cards as depicted, and up to 10 white cards. So basically, it's just one attack.
Okay.
Oathsworn always defeat their enemies during a round of combat that take place during the story part of the chapter. However, each Oathsworn that fails lose 1 HP.
It's a, what was it, like a 4? Skirmish 4 or something like
Yeah.
that?
So it's against the defense 4, right?
Yep. Yep. So it's just basically if we...
You gotta get 4.
You have to get 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Or more.
Wow, I'm so good at rolling.
That's a miss.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my...
Yeah,
So you...
hand me a yellow.
and I'm gonna draw 2.
I'll do the exact same.
Okay. Devin, you're gonna take.
Can I do a re-roll?
You can only re-roll. I mean, you can only re-roll 1.
Really?
Yeah.
One dice.
So either way, it's a fail.
It's 1 token. Need to do her as well. I'll do the same thing. You're gonna take a damage.
Ouch. Ooh, that gets me turned on. Hand me an empower
Oh
token.
God! I got.
Oh yeah, you get an empower when you take damage.
Okay.
So,
I got 4, and then oh God, yeah, she got 5. She just fucking shot one.
Oh yeah, I forget she's over here. Jesus, Whisper.
Oh fuck. I am going to use a reroll.
Okay.
Hand me another white. Oh my fuck!
All right.
All right. So you'll take a damage as well.
Alright. That's the way it be.
Well, they are cornered men.
Fight like beasts. Way to waste my 3.
You got a
yellow.
3. Yeah, she got a 2. She got. Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
stacked.
Okay, so don't draw them the yellows anymore.
I mean, there's significantly less blanks in the white now. I just drew 3
That's
of
true.
them.
I'll probably start drawing now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we wait for us to go through it all.
That's the plan.
No, you
The
actually
rain
don't.
washes their blood over the lip of the wall and down the staircase. The bodies of the guards lay scattered around you. Leaving their equipment for the next guards who stand there, you begin to trudge along the wall, looking for the place where the bodies were dumped. You come to a point in the parapet where faint bloodstains can be seen on the crenellations. Peering over the wall, you find what you have been looking for. At its base are the thick wooden stakes used in all settlements to ward off the denizens of the Deepwood. Among these stakes is also a matted mass of blood-soaked grass and earth, in the centre of which is a small mound of corpses. You imagine these are fresh, as this much meat would not last longer than a day in the Deepwood. This flesh pile is what calls the thing or things to the town. Oddly, you also see a rope hanging down from the parapet. Looking between the branches and limbs of the black trees, you can make out a figure. What could possess a person to go into the Deepwood alone? You have no time to ponder as the figure rushes back towards the wall. Then you see them. A pack of giant rats the size of wolves enter your view, galloping across the space. A horde of festering fur and yellow teeth close on a man in guard's uniform. He won't make it, and he knows it. He turns and bellows defiantly at the rats as they hiss back.
I don't know why, but like describing rats as being wolf size is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can climb down the wall and come to the man's aid, or give up the man for dead and throw a flaming brazier of explosive amber off the wall down on them both.
I think I like that one.
I like that one too.
The bottom one?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is this the guy? This is the guy we just chucked, right?
No.
Oh,
No, this is just
other
some
guard.
guy who climbed down the wall.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like he had to have made his peace whenever he climbed down there.
We don't know why he went down there, though.
That's fair.
He could be grave robbing. He could be like, ooh, they had some stuff on them.
So what were our options again? Sorry.
Climb down the wall and come to the man's aid, or give up the man for dead and throw a flaming brazier of explosive amber off the wall down on them both.
No, we help him.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
It's like
pro
we're not-
duty.
We're
Like, I mean, as the
we're
Oathsworn,
kind of like
don't we protect the world essentially from the Deepwood? Isn't that like our whole thing?
I don't know yet. I don't
Not
really
100%
know.
sure,
I'm
but
not
I
I
100%
think
sure
we're
is-
closer to like mercenaries.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. It could also be more ambiguous on how we want to play. We could play the role of just, hey, we just do things to get money. The way I'm
Okay.
wanting to
Sorry,
do
I was
it-
thinking it was like the guy we just fucking chucked, but
No. Because my justification of the killing the guards is,
They broke
eye
the
for an
duty.
eye. Yeah, it's like, where this is your judgment,
Yeah.
how I'm going to play the priest, Sorry, sucks to suck. You fucked over a bunch of other people who are innocent. You are no longer innocent. This guy just could have been like, I'm trying to fucking make it.
Yeah, let's help him.
All right.
That's my vote.
All Oathsworn gain a redraw token.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Boom. Boom. Boop. Boop.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, Father.
You know the chance of him being alive when you reach the bottom is slim, but you have to try.
We just gain her
Jumping
off the
from
wall.
the wall, you grip the rope to slow your descent. It burns your hands and you grip back the pain. As you reach the ground, he is still alive. A tremendous twitching rat lays dead at his feet. The brood is circling him, though, heads low and ready to pounce.
Perform a round of combat against Defense 3. If 2 or more Oathsworn deal less damage than this defense value, the guard dies.
Ooh, okay.
Well,
So let's see here. I believe 3 blanks have been drawn from the white pile. So there's 3 blanks remaining, right?
From the white 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
Yeah,
so there's only 2
2,
blanks of the however many.
Yep, and then no blanks from yellow.
So we need to make a 3, huh?
I'll take the same as I took last time. So a yellow and 3 whites.
2 whites.
2 whites, sure.
I don't know, you can have 3 whites.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
See what you do before I draw.
All right,
mine.
here's the other 2 blanks.
Hold on. I can't remember if we get this. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know if we have to all decide. It's really
Like got simultaneously.
yeah,
Like number of cards and dice versus.
yeah, because I can't remember if we can be like, oh, let's see what you get. I don't think it said anything about
I doubt
that.
it matters.
I mean, it theoretically could, just
Yeah.
because I could be like, oh, okay, you drew no blanks, so now they're still in there.
Yeah.
But that's the deck. That's the deck system that they did. It's no different than a modifier deck in Gloomhaven, so I don't really care. Yeah,
Well,
Nope.
as long as these aren't blanks, I pass.
blank,
Yeah.
blank.
All right.
All right, you're good.
Success.
Okay, so you succeed. I think I'm actually gonna. So I'm gonna have her do a might, and I'm actually gonna spend an empower.
There you go.
So have 1 white go up to
A red and
red,
then do
and then
yellow.
get another yellow.
Nice.
2. Oh God, yeah.
Jesus.
The red one I got was a blank.
Hey, but that's a crit
So-
on that 3.
Nice, nice.
Devin, what are you doing?
You gonna roll?
I will do. How many cards are left in the white deck?
So
Quite a few.
yeah. So we got that and that.
How many 2s have been done?
So if you or I succeed, then he actually survives.
Okay.
But it's just a matter of if anyone's taken damage.
I will roll once and draw 2 cards.
Okay.
That's kind of fun.
1. Got it. I got it.
Yeah.
You
I super got it.
Yeah.
Fucking. I killed 2 rats.
You
Get on my
don't.
level.
You kill one.
I killed 1.
You
and
kill
half.
one and hurt yourself for pleasure.
I killed 1 and got hard.
Yeah, that 2 crit was him whipping his own back.
Okay. Oh god, yeah, I also got it. 2, 4,
5.
5. So we just run down there and massacre these rats. Okay. The guard survives.
The man leans on his sword, visibly shaking, then stands straight, collecting himself. You saved my life. Thank you. The man turns to you as he cleans himself up. I'm Dane.
The corpse collector. Damn it!
I had to try and save her. Stupid to think I could, there were so many of them. For weeks now they've been throwing bodies off the wall and I was too cowardly to stop them. Then they threw her over. She was still alive, I saw her crawling. Then the rats came and dragged her into the trees. She may still be alive. Help me.
No, she is. She is so not alive.
Define what you... Please explain to me what you think alive is, because she is not that.
I've never seen a rat to hesitate with food.
You said this happened days ago?
Let's see. For weeks now, they've been throwing bodies off the wall. Then they threw her over. She was still alive. It's like, God, that's fucked up. And we had an option to blow him up.
We should have done it.
Hey,
You're
join.
too far gone.
Wait.
Holy hand grenade.
Corpses, as he explains. You note the length of the tail, the colour of the teeth, and the clawed paws. This was a pup, not full grown. You know rats have dozens of pups. Dozens. Where's the mother, though? A woman's scream pierces the Deepwood behind you. You're about to find out.
Shit.
Reveal the encounter special rules board. Hey, because we helped him, we get to actually see what the special rules are.
Hell yeah. Imagine living in a world where the wolf-sized rat is the pup.
It's the pup. Yeah? Alright, so... Brood Mother, which we knew this was coming based off all the videos, and
There she is.
the only thing on the cover.
Which I like that they do that, because it only spoils the first boss.
Right. I know, I've seen, based off, because this has been on many people's top 10s of the year, that I've seen 2 others.
Okay.
I have no idea what they're called or what they do or anything, but I know. So the Brood Mother is large. She has a defense of 2. Might is 2 red, 3 yellow. That's what she draws. She has a Release the Brood, where she drops 3 giant rats adjacent to her and hexes closest to her. And giant rats have a might value of yellow and white with a defense of 2. And then they have Mob, which is a keyword that is basically if a rat has to choose between going to multiple people and one of those people already has a rat with them, they go to that. So they gang up on the same person. Mm-hmm. Choose one. Let Dane join you on this hunt, or send him back up the wall and head in without him.
I mean, it might be good for his self-esteem if he joins us.
He's just gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We are sworn he is not.
Yeah, that is our job, to ensure that he survives, or that people like him. We do the job for him, is what I'm thinking.
Alright, go up the wall, you little bitch.
It's not... breaks his neck.
Lands on a spike.
No.
Just
No. He's like walking to the wall and just an eagle comes by.
You and I looked at him, and that's why we don't bring civilians.
I'm just like, you guys told him to go back.
If he was with us, that wouldn't have happened.
He probably would have been safe, you know. Eagles only attack lonely people.
You look off
It's
to
a
the
known
tree line and
fact.
check your compass. This item is near sacred to you, as well as all 3 companies. It is the only chance you have of navigating your way back. After you enter the Deepwood, you steel yourself and head in.
I really like this app already, because there's stuff for me to press for like instructions, but he doesn't continue reading until after I click on it and exit out.
Yeah.
Add a time token to the time track. Do not trigger any effects on the time track. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token. Dang it. We were 1 away from getting an extra unique item after this. Thank you. Hey, there, I got that for you.
Thank you so much.
We have a lot of... Yeah, we have so many... I have 3 redraw tokens for both my peeps.
I have dose. Because I used one. That got me another failure.
Yeah.
The trail is not hard to follow. The sickly brush is torn and trampled by many feet. A few hundred yards from the city walls, You come across a large circular depression littered with scraps and bones. Then you see her, the hulking rat-like form of the broodmother. She is twice the height of a man. Her back undulates with rats that swarm around her. At her feet is the torn body of a woman, evidently the source of the scream. This must be the woman Dane was looking for. The broodmother lifts her huge snout, testing the air.
You hear from behind you, Dane. There she is. She's still alive. Do you not know what death is?
There's just intestines like strewn across the ground. Bud, I have bad news.
Let it go. No, she's
just asleep.
Her great head of rotten fur and gnawing teeth rolls towards you, and with ravenous hunger, her eyes meet yours.
If you have the mystery chest, open mystery box 1. If you do not have the mystery chest, open mystery envelope 1. Well, I do have the mystery chest, so I open mystery box 1. Proceed to the chapter encounter in the encounter book. Gladly! Alright, so that was the end of the first chapter for the story segment. So that's where we'll end it here. We will pick up right where we left off for this encounter. But yeah, Oathsworn series, very excited. So stick around for that. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.
Yes.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.